Today we are going to use a prop again. So we've done this before where you take a blanket, you roll it up, a foam roller with a blanket over top of it, a yoga bolster, a yoga block, pillows, anything that can go along the length of your spine and allow you to open your chest. We're going to start on the floor. Take your prop. I want it lined up with the base of your pelvis. And I want you to lay over top of it. If it hurts your low back, I want you to make sure your pelvis is on top of it. So if you're using a foam roller, definitely I want that pelvis on top of the foam roller. And then if your head hangs off, you can get a block or another pillow underneath to give you that lift, okay? So if the arch of your low back is too intense, make sure your butt is on the prop, and then just elongate it by adding extra cushion underneath. Open up those arms out to the side. Wiggle those shoulders down the back. I want you to open up the pec muscles, the chest muscles. My palms are up to the ceiling. My feet are flat on the floor. My knees are up to the ceiling. You can also elongate them. You can also soles of the feet together and butterfly them, whatever feels good to you. I'm going to start with my knees up, slightly knocked in, feet a little bit wider, just a relaxing position. Deep breath. Gently rock the head over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Flip the palm of that left hand and walk the fingertips out to the side. So you feel a stretch all through maybe your forearm, your bicep. Kind of feels a little tingly maybe. Deep breath. Relax that arm, open that palm. Drop the ear over to the other side. Flip the right palm, walk the fingertips out to the side. Active stretch here, deep breath. Relax the arm, flip the palm, bring the head back to center. Deep breath. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, fingertips up to the ceiling. Reach the thumbs up overhead towards the floor behind you, and you may not touch the floor, that's okay. We're not trying to arch through the chest, we're trying to keep a nice knit flat belly, and then bring the hands up to the ceiling. And let's do that again, thumbs towards the floor, just feeling the length all through our lats, our obliques. Bring the arms back up. One more, thumbs up overhead, keep that core in. Bring the fingertips up, flip the palms towards your knees or your feet, and bend the elbows down to the floor. So we're kind of creating a goalpost situation, but because we have this bolster or prop behind our shoulders, we may not be able to go all the way down, and we're just getting a really good stretch through the armpits, through the shoulders, through the pecs. Reach the hands up. Let's do that again. Drop those elbows straight down. Goalpost it. Reach, reach, reach. Deep breath. And stretch, and elbows down. From here, wherever you are, you're going to drop your palms towards the floor. Again, they're not probably going to flop. You're just going to feel a nice stretch. Letting gravity do the work. For me, I'm tight, and with this extra prop, I kind of have T-Rex arms. And then flip the back of the hands to the floor behind you. You can see that this rotation on me is a bit better. Good, let's palms to the floor, T-Rex arms, and then backs of the hands to the floor. Open up. Good, reach the fingertips straight up to the sky. This time, reach the arms up overhead, back behind you, and then you can let your belly arch, your ribs arch, and just move your hips from side to side. Deep breath like you're waking up in the morning. Yawn if you want to. Really reach through those shoulder blades. Good. Find stillness. Reach the hands up to the ceiling. Cross the right arm in front of the left and then hug yourself. Walk the fingertips under those shoulder blades if you can, and bring those elbow points up to the ceiling. Don't choke yourself. Hug yourself. Reach those fingertips up to the sky. Cross the left in front of the right. Walk those fingertips underneath those shoulders. Bring those elbow tips up to the ceiling. Deep breath. Reach the arms up. Let's bring those palms down to the mat below us. Good. Let's press into our heels. So if your knees are not already bent, go ahead, bend those knees in. Press into the heels and just lift your pelvis up. And then lower it down. And then lift it up and lower it down. Lift it up, press up even more so you're feeling a stretch in the front of your quads here. Press up and then lower it down. Again, press up, lower it down. Roll off the prop over to the side. Just roll off. You're going to take a nice fetal position, a side lying position, deep breath. Good, and then press your way up to a seated position. So move your props out of the way or use it for the tops of your feet. Wrists are stacked underneath those shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide. Knees are stacked underneath of our hips. Neutral spine. My head is looking about a foot in front of my hands. I'm going to reach my right arm out to the side. I'm going to weave it under that left arm as I bring my right ear down to the mat. Shoulder stretch. Deep breath. You can use the supporting hand to press into the mat to get more of a stretch in your shoulder. If that feels good, it's more traction. And then press into the supporting hand, bring that right arm out to the side, and then twist open to the ceiling. Bring the hand back to the side, lower it down. Left arm out to the side, weave it under the right arm, bring that ear to the mat, deep breath. Again, pressing into the floor for added traction if that feels right for you. Press into the supporting hand. Press that left arm up to the side and then all the way up to the ceiling, twist. Good, drop that hand to the side and then down. Rock those hips right and left. Open those knees a little bit, shift the hips right and left. Good, let's make our way onto our backs. So we're gonna flip onto our back, knees up to the ceiling. We're gonna cross that right ankle over that left knee. Right ankle over that left knee. Pull that left leg into your chest. So pull it in. Keep that back nice and flat. We've done this before, so if you need an extension, go grab your strap or towel or scarf. Back is flat on the floor. Deep breath. Stretching out that glute muscle that we just used. And then keeping your legs in this position, we're just gonna drop everything over to the left. Just drop it over, nice and easy. Deep breath. It's kind of an intense stretch. Let gravity hold your legs in place, or you can use your hand. You're gonna get a nice stretch in your IT band, and your butt, and your low back. Open up that right arm. Look over to the right hand if that feels good. Good, and then slowly unwind. Bring those legs back to center, nice and easy. Let's just gently rock our knees from right to left. Let's cross the opposite ankle over. Pull that right thigh into our chest. Nice flat back. Pull it in. Deep breath. Keep those feet flexed, that protects the knee. And then from here, we're gonna very carefully keep this shape and drop it over to the right, nice and easy. Let gravity do the work, or use your hand to hold your leg in place. Nice stretch in that glute, the side of the leg, the low back. Reach the left fingertips out to the side. Look over those left fingertips. Deep breath. Good. Let's unwind. Slowly, carefully bring those legs back down. Let's windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Grab your prop, whatever you had, under your back. And we're going to pop it under our hips. So I'll turn sideways so you can see. But we're just going to give our hips a little bit of a lift. So you're going to press up into a bridge and just place something under your hips. Okay, so we have a little bit of a lift here. Deep breath here. Get settled, feel secure. If you're on a foam roller, that's totally fine, but just be careful because it may move, so you might want to hold on to it. So a little lift here. Your blanket you can roll up again, or fold into like fours to get a little bit of a height. From here, we're going to reach just our right leg up, just our left leg up. Keep a bend in the knees. And let's start to make circles with our ankles. Here are all the cracks. Reverse those circles. Drop those feet down one at a time. Relax here, deep breath. Bring your hands to your pelvis. From this position, we're going to do something brand new that we've not done. I don't think we've done. You're going to pull that left knee into your chest. And you're going to expand, straighten this bottom leg. You're going to feel a nice stretch all through the hip flexor muscles. Deep breath. Hold here. Just think of melting. This should feel really nice. And then switch. Drop that left leg, pull the right leg into the chest, and then straighten it out. Deep breath. Let the body melt. Think of opening up that front of the leg into the low belly. No work here, nice and easy. Good, bend that left leg, drop that right leg. Gently windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Walk the heels in a little bit more. Lift the hips up. Take that prop out of the way. Lower those hips down. Give them a little windshield wiper from side to side. Find stillness. Pull those knees into your chest. Lift your forehead to your knees. Squeeze like a ball. Tight, tight, tight. And then release the head down, and then little rock and rolls up to a seated position if you can. If you can't, just make your way to a seated position. Soles of the feet together, cross-legged wherever you want to be, sitting up nice and tall through that spine. We're going to reach our left arm to the outer edge of our right knee. Twist up. Exhale, twist. Lift up. Exhale, twist. Last one, lift up. Exhale, twist, unwind, other side. So inhale, lifts through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one, lift. Twist, come back to center. Tuck that chin into your chest. Roll through the spine. Reach those arms out nice and long. Exhale. Roll up. 15 minutes.